What's up, you guys? Today I'm gonna be doing a mukbang, whatever you want to call it. We're eating pizza today. So I was thinking of doing a story time of all of the accidents that I've gotten in. Well, just in one. But I still don't know what the freak happened. So one day we decided to go to 339. If you're from Phoenix, Arizona, you'll probably know where this is at. So 339 is like a place where you go with your razors, quads. There's like it's like just pura tierra. A lot of hills and stuff. So 339 is where we would go to use our quad before I messed it up. So we went one day, and usually we would take our friends. They would each take their quads, blah blah blah. And this day we were drinking, hanging out in 239, and then I had my cousin and my friend with me. What kind of quad was it?
It was
Polaris, no? Pero de,
yeah.
Like
It was a Sportsman, 570.
What he said. So that's the one that we have. So with that one, it's a 2-seater, right? It's a 2-seater, but it was me driving, my cousin in the middle, and then no, my friend in the middle, and then my cousin way in the back. So we were riding in a moto bien chingonas, us. I don't know what happened. I got to like a middle of a big, it was like
a hill.
Was it a hill? I don't know. But I think the moto hit a rock. I think it hit a rock, and then there was like a little cliff, or I don't know, something like that. I think it hit a rock, le pegó la llanta, and we like fucking flew. We fucking flew like to the middle, and we all fell, todas llenas de tierra. We weren't that far from where we fell, where all of our friends were, and one of my husband's friends came, and he's like, "Are you guys okay?" And I was like, "Fuck!" I was like freaking out. I was like, "Don't tell him we fell. Don't tell him we fell," because he was gonna be yelling at me. And well, he ended up finding out, or I don't know. Did you see, or what?
No, I noticed that
Oh, it was broken, huh?
That the front, the lid was broken.
Oh yeah, there was a lid in the front where you can like store your stuff. So that lid broke. So that's how he found out that we fell. He didn't want to let me get on the moto again, but I was like, I need to pee, like, and I didn't want to drive all the way to the gas station. That was like what, like
2 minutes away.
It was not 2 minutes. It was a few minutes out of 339, and I didn't want to drive out there. Oh shit, it's hot. So I was like, I'm just gonna go on the moto like really slow. Like, obviously, if I already fell once, I'm not gonna, go fast again and fall again. So I was like, I'm just gonna go pee. So I took my friend and my cousin again. Oh no! It fell in here, I think. Anyway, So I took them with me again. And honestly, like, the last thing I remember is getting on the motor and driving away. I still don't know what the hell happened. I just know that I kind of like remember when I was in the helicopter. I kind of remember like just opening my eyes, but then like everything went blurry, and then like I don't know, I blacked out. And then next thing you know, I wake up in the hospital the next day, and I'm like, what the hell happened? And I tried to get up from the bed, but like my lower stomach, I had a bunch of like scratches, like costras, like, oh, it was painful. So from what I've heard, they said that, what, I hit a rock or what?
Yeah, I'm guessing you guys hit a rock. You guys were going fast, and
Yeah.
you guys lost control, and then the quad just started flipping over.
Yeah. They said that we were close to, because we were going up a hill, and I guess to the right side, it was like going down, and I guess like the rock, instead of throwing us to the right, which is where the hill goes down, it threw us to the left, so we didn't fall or anything. Which I was like hella surprised about. They said that obviously I wasn't conscious, so I didn't even know we had gotten in an accident or anything. They said that I was on the floor, basically dead, and then my friend, she broke her wrist, right?
Yeah.
She broke her wrist completely. Had a few scratches too, and then my cousin, she didn't really get hurt. It was more like el susto, but she did get like a what do you call it? I lost the freaking word. She got like scratches on her knees and stuff, pero like she didn't break anything. And then me, I dislocated my left wrist and fractured my right ankle. So I had to use a brace, or a what do you call it, a boot. I had to use a boot, and then I had a cast on this arm. It was painful. I'd do it again. Who doesn't like riding quads? Why are you looking at me crazy, lady? Did you see her?
Yeah. Loca.
Let me tell you, story number 2. So, one night, we went to Stratus. Well, when it used to be on McDowell and what is it, the 17? Or pasando poquito behind the 17. We went to Stratus to go see El Fantasma when he was barely getting famous, huh? So I guess it was the first time he came to Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Okay. So that day we went to go see El Fantasma. The day that we went to go see El Fantasma at Stratus, that same day before getting to the event, that day, my hubby right here, he gave me, or we got engaged. He took me to dinner. We had our dinner, and then we were gonna go to the concert afterwards. So whatever, we were at the concert. It was my mom, my aunt, my suegro, my husband, and then some friends. So we went, whatever, we had our time. And then ya se había acabado el evento. So we got out of Stratus, and then we drove in my suegro's truck. So you know how in the back of the trucks they have the little what's it, man?
The tailgate.
Yeah, the tailgate. We were sitting there, and I don't know. We just got up out of nowhere, and then we were already gonna get in the car so we can leave in the truck. And then next thing you know, this guy was trying to pass other cars that were in front of him. He hits my suegro's door, which is the driver's seat. He hits that door, which my husband was getting in the car. And then he hits me, like, pero aquí on this side. It happened so fast. Like, I don't know what happened. I just remember that I yelled and, like, I was on the floor. And then I started, like, screaming, and then, like, I don't know. How did it go?
Yeah, so he hit you and then he threw you to the sidewalk. And the good thing is that there was cops guiding traffic. And when that guy went around the car in front of him, when he hit the truck and then he hit you after because you were behind the truck, they got him, like, right away. He was, like, literally, like, right there. And then, that's when the ambulance came in and they just took you to the hospital.
Honestly, I don't know. I always tell him, like, I feel like ever since we got together, and, like, all of this has been happening to me. So, yeah. So, I just remember being on the floor and crying and stuff, and then, like, apparently there was era enfermera, huh?
Yeah.
Era una enfermera. She was holding my head and asking me questions, like, oh, like, what's your name? Do you know where you are? Blah, blah, blah. She was, like, holding my head, and then my mom was, like, crying and crying. Like, I remember hearing her, like, I've never heard her cry that hard. And, like, she was just going crazy. And finally, y luego yo también, pues, I had a few drinks in me, so, like, I was hella bawling, like, it was just crazy. So I was, like, crying the whole freaking night, the whole ride to the hospital. I guess they thought, like, something was wrong with my heart, huh?
Yeah.
What did they say it was, or what?
I don't know, because your heart rate was really high, so they didn't know, why it was so high, but it just turned out that because you were drunk when you got hit, and then the alcohol caused your heart rate to go up.
Yeah. So they had me, I guess, in the area where it's, like, high risk or whatever.
The ICU.
Yeah, that. So they had me there, and I was drunk. Like, I had so much drinks. Like, I had to pee every, like, 5 seconds, and I had to pee laying there. I couldn't get up. They wouldn't let me get up. And then I had the neck brace, so, like, I felt like que me estaba ahogando. Like, I felt like I didn't have like, I couldn't breathe. So, like, imagínate, I was drunk. They wouldn't let me get up. I felt like I was suffocating. Like, I was going crazy. Yeah, pues, I just had bruisings, like, on my arms. I didn't break anything, thank God. I just had, like, a lot of bruising. But that was pretty much it. But como les digo, I felt like ever since I got with him, like, all of this has been happening because it's always been with him. We just got back from filming my intro for my videos on my channel. We did our first location downtown. The weekend coming up, we're gonna do another location. It's just that the sun's already coming down, so we didn't have a lot of time. But I'm excited for you guys to see that. I hope you guys are excited too. Meanwhile, I eat my pizza. You guys, I hope you guys like the little, I don't know, stories of my accidents. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting every weekend like I said I was. It's just been really busy. Like, I work a Monday through Friday shift, 10:30 to 7. So it's really hard for me to be posting videos and stuff like that. So when I can, I do post on the weekends. Make sure to turn on your notifications. That way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love you guys. Bye. Say bye.